Hey guys, welcome back to another podcast. If you guys don't know, I'm actually sitting down with Mark. He's actually a YouTuber. His YouTube channel is Kicksplore. If you guys haven't checked it out right now. It will be on the links below in the description below. V, please sponsor me because I definitely need more caffeine. On today's agenda, we're just going to talk about how for me, how YouTubers start. And is it really worth YouTube? And what is YouTube for us as people? Because we're sort of in that same spot that like we're trying to become something on That's YouTube, true. Correct?
Yep.
And the Australian market right now is very slow, as in I can only name probably five sneaker YouTubers in Australia.
Yeah.
And I can't even name 10 YouTubers in Australia, to be honest.
Yep.
Like people who actually are influencing the people or influencing the Australian market. Because like, I know if you walk around in like LA and whatnot, it's normal for someone.
Yes, so many.
Yeah, it's just normal for someone to be holding a camera and filming. So anyway guys, if you guys enjoyed this podcast, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. If you're not subscribed, hit that bell button because it notifies you every single time I release brand new videos or podcasts. Podcasts are going to come out every single Monday. I'm still trying to figure out how the fuck to put it on Spotify. It's on SoundCloud right now, and I think there's a way that I can like move it to Spotify, but I actually have no idea. But anyway, Mark, okay, so I've got a question for you, right?
Yep.
So how long have you actually been doing YouTube?
I would probably say I've been doing it for the closer amount of 2 years. It's really hard to say when you actually start. I mean, like when did you? There's no exact time that you actually started. It's like it starts here, and then maybe when you actually build your actual channel. Yeah, I would probably say from my first video around 2 years or a little bit more like that. Something around that much.
The real question is, what's the hardest thing about YouTube? Because like a lot of people see it and it's just like us filming our daily lives, filming something. But what is the actual hardest thing about YouTube?
I would probably say that the hardest thing about YouTube is finding that like actually there's two. Motivation to actually get things done, because to get a video up and running, there is a lot of steps that you got to do. Filming, getting the content, uploading, and then marketing. But other than all that into one, probably the second hardest thing is probably filming in front of other people. I find that. Do you ever get like sometimes a little bit nervous when there's a really big amount of people that you don't know, and it's not really your how do I say this, your niche? Like I find it like, I don't know, I get kind of shy sometimes, and I always try to look for a private place to actually do my vlogging.
See, but do you feel like that like sort of holds you back on what content you can create because you feel that you're getting judged for holding a camera?
In some ways, I just feel like there's other places where I can do it that I could feel more comfortable. If I feel more comfortable, then I could get better content. I mean, if I like going around in SneakerCon and all these kind of those kind of events, I don't mind. I don't care. Like I'll get it up and running. But like when I'm at the airport, like with all these people looking at me and stuff, I get really shy. I mean, I'm okay with public speaking, but you know, I just feel kind of shy.
What do you think Australia needs for YouTube to become the norm? Like I'll give you some statistics, right?
Yeah.
So 50% of the time, the passenger in the car is not looking up; they're looking at their phone, watching some sort of YouTube video, Facebook video. It's so normal for us, even drivers. I hate to say this, drivers, 25% of y'all are fucking on your phone, and I'm the person on my phone trying to record you on your phone. But it's like we understand it. We see it.
Yeah.
People watch other videos. People know who Kais Omar is. People know who Richie Lee is. People know who Andrew Fung is. Mm-hmm. But it's like, why haven't Australians taken the leap? Like the leap of faith? Because I had this good conversation with Bull RC, and I had this with Jay's 2 Kicks as well.
Yeah.
And it was like they were both saying to me is that, you know what? You're the only one. Shouldn't it be easier? But what I said to him is, no, because I'm not the norm. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm literally not the norm. We're the outsiders trying to make something cool.
That's so true.
Like me opening up the sneaker laundry, making shoes clean, cool, is dumb. But it's like, it's something everyone knows.
Yeah.
Right? So the real question is, what will it take for Australians to be like, you know what? I'm going to put a camera in my face and I'm going to vlog my life.
I think it's just time. It's going to happen eventually. Like, I mean, just like America, we tend to follow those kind of trends, and eventually YouTube will be the norm. That's what I think. But in terms of other than time, I think it's just more of an acceptance that like these kind of things will eventually happen, because we didn't get like fast internet till ages, and like to get YouTube, like to stream YouTube, even upload kind of videos and stuff, we were like a lot further than America was, I reckon.
Okay, do you know what I'm going to tell you straight up?
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay, so I understand that, but do you know what's funny? That 80% of people don't understand that Australians' infrastructure, it's hard for us to do that. It's hard for them to rip all the copper out and make NBN everywhere.
Yeah.
Like in Japan, we're like, oh my God, Japanese internet is so fast. But it's like, the infrastructure is so small. So everything's tight and like compact. So it's not hard for them to roll out NBN to everyone. Do you know what I'm saying?
True.
Like when I was actually living in an area that was 15 minutes away from the city, I was not even like able to get ADSL 2.
Yeah, I know what you feel like, man.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? And the lady was like, you live in a rural area. I'm like, hello, I live 15 minutes away from the city. I can see the Westgate. Like, I can actually see the Westgate from where I live. And they were just like, it just doesn't work the same way as other countries, because we're just really, really slow in general on our infrastructures. Yeah. Like Westgate Bridge has been getting fixed for the last 5 years. Ever since I started dating Philly, they've been doing the same thing every single day. But when you watch a bridge go down in Japan, it gets fixed within the next day.
I know.
Like, and it's ridiculous. Anyway, so back on the YouTube tip, it's like, okay, what's your first advice? Like, kids always ask me, like, what do you actually need? What is the necessity to actually create a YouTube channel?
I probably think it's a camera first. So once you get a camera and the ability to actually upload, I think that's all you need. Everything else you have. The ability to create content is always up to you. You don't need other people giving you stuff. You can always create the content yourself. So I reckon it is just a recording device, some sort of camera, and the internet. And then technically you're good to go.
But do you feel like camera quality matters, or do some people don't really care? Because like I'm gonna say this low key, like this is me low key being salty, but it's like I've watched a YouTube channel grow from 100K to like 500,000, and this guy does not even do cuts. Like it's straight up like it's the most awkwardest thing ever. There's no cinematics to it. Yeah, and he's just filming off like I think he's filming off his iPhone or something like that. Yeah. I still watch him though. That's a stupid thing. I still watch him every single time he releases a video, but. Do you feel like camera quality is a thing, or is it a personal reference?
I think it depends on the kind of content you're trying to create. If it doesn't matter, obviously for those kind of people like just eating, like mukbang videos, you don't need the highest quality. But for people that do like travel videos with the super high kind of cinema effects and stuff, quality is key. But I generally think that it doesn't. So
it's like YouTube in Australia is such a foreign thing, right? Like even for, have you tried reaching out to businesses and be like, hey, sponsor me because I'm a YouTuber?
I have, but not in so much trying to get sponsorship. I just want to reach out.
And what's the normal response?
I would probably say either nothing, or I'll just get, oh, thank you, we'll consider you later. That's what it usually is.
But do you feel like, just say for example, because your wife actually owns a boba tea place in Geelong. Yep. What's it called?
It's called Boba Central.
And do you believe that Instagram influencer marketing, same as YouTube influencer marketing in Australia right now, is very underrated, underpriced? Yes. So like people don't actually understand how much they should be charging or what they should be giving.
Yep.
And I believe that like all my marketing for all my platforms, as in like KOKAINE, Sneaker Laundry, and all my other businesses, we strive off the underpriced influence market, because like in Australia, people don't understand how far that can actually go.
Yep.
Like, because in America, like you can get deals left, right, and center. Mm-hmm. You can have 10,000 followers and get a deal.
Yep.
Like you can just be like sponsored on Instagram with 10,000 followers, and now. Like nowadays, it's not hard to get 10,000 followers on Instagram at all.
Yeah.
So, just say for example, if I was you, well, I'm not, clearly. Yeah. But how would you approach a YouTuber to do business, knowing that you're a YouTuber yourself? So, what would be the right way to approach a business, and being like, hey, I'm a YouTuber XYZ?
I would probably just say to actually don't talk to the customer service people that you see out in front. If you're going to talk to, try to always reach out to the marketing managers. That's what I usually think, because they're the ones that sort of have they know what the budgets are in terms of giving these sponsorships or like giving free products. So always try to reach out to them, because I think that they're the best people to actually reach out to, because they have that kind of power and decision like making kind of authority. So
what was the latest thing that you actually have, like someone's reached out to you and be like, hey Mark, I want you to come through here, because why?
Oh, it's usually just resale stores that they usually come up to me, because they do want some sort of like authentic kind of interaction. Like, because if they do it themselves, it's kind of just like marketing and sales. But if someone else does it for them, it seems more genuine, authentic. That's why they usually come up to me and ask me, like, oh, hey, like, I'll probably give an example. Kicks DW, they approached me. Well, they didn't really approach me, but I did do a video for them in terms of the how do I say it? What's the mystery box? So I wanted to do a video for them, and so I bought one of the mystery boxes of them, like from that.
Did you actually pay for it?
Yes, I did.
You actually paid for it? Okay, cool.
I did pay for it.
Yep.
It wasn't free, guys, so I really actually did want to do that video. So
I got a free mystery box from Underrated, so shout out to Underrated. $4,000.
Oh my
God. Bro? Shout out to Underrated. No, but no, I see Stephen from Kicks STW, so shout out to Stephen. He really grinds on that social media tip, because like everyone knows who he is and he owns it. Yeah. Like another thing that I see that businesses don't have like a face to him is like Edwin from Secret Sneaker Store. Not a lot of people know Edwin, that he's the actual owner of Secret Sneaker Store. Yeah. Like he looks like just, I hate to say this, but like just a nerdy Asian kid. Okay. He does, yeah. He does. Like it's but good on him. He's $1 million freaking company every single month. Yeah. He grosses $1 million, so good on him. So just say, for example, for YouTube alone, what do you feel like? Do you believe in the algorithm? Do you believe that there's a time that you need to upload, a day, a schedule? Like, what do you actually believe that works for you? And is there like a magical myth bullshit that people talk about that's like, okay, do this and it'll work?
Oh, I in terms of algorithm, I wouldn't say I know 100% what it is. I mean, like when I do my uploads and stuff, I try to do it early in the morning, and seriously, sometimes I just get really sporadic results. I don't know if you get the same thing, but I try doing it at different times, not always at the same time when I think, well, whatever Instagram suggests when my followers are always on. I always just try different things just in case, and I always get usually different results. It's not really, it's kind of random. So like, I don't know, man. Like it's hard for me to actually pinpoint.
Do you look at the analytics? Do you actually like look at analytics on YouTube and Instagram and be like, you know what? Like 80% of my followers are from Australia, so let's post at 6 p.m. because that's when everyone's sitting at home twiddling their thumbs. Like, is that something you do? Or do you
I like to look at statistics. I mean, they're there, so you can use them. I don't know if they're 100% accurate. Like, you could probably say that sometimes that's kind of made up. They put some sort of statistics there just so that they have them there, kind of thing. So not. Yeah,
I would say I would hate to say this, Facebook and YouTube, but y'all freaking like make fake ass analytics sometimes. Because but the only thing that I really truly believe works is uploading at a certain time and a certain day. Yeah. Because the reason why, the way I see it is that YouTube is the new TV, right? So you knew when The Simpsons were on. You knew. You fucking knew. You were like, yep, Channel 10, 6:30, every single fucking night. Yeah. Simpsons. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like, if you are that person's favorite show, they will know that you upload every single day at 5 p.m. or every single day at 6 p.m. So you have your true followers always watching you at that time, because nowadays YouTube is the new TV, and I barely watch any TV. Actually, I lied. I watch Sunday. There's like all this crazy crime shit.
No,
that's what I watch.
I don't watch TV at all.
Yeah, so, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you just don't watch TV anymore. There's no need for a TV. Like my friend Joe, his mum uses his PlayStation just to watch Netflix. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, no one really even watches TV anymore. So the thing with YouTube algorithm, I believe, is that I try to make it like human behavior. So human behavior would be like whatever you're accustomed to. That's that's what you should be targeting. So if you're that's why I'm going back to the point of you upload at 6 p.m. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and if your audience know that, they know you're gonna have a video at that time all the time. So there's no second thought, second guessing. Like sometimes you probably just upload whenever the fuck you want, right? But I feel so bad when I'm like 10 minutes late. Like when I'm just watching it process, I'm like, this is dumb.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I mean, at least then you don't need to remind them anymore because they kind of already know. It's kind of already in here when your show is going to be on, kind of stuff.
What's the hard? Like, do you feel like the growth of your YouTube channel is the hardest bit of it, or is there like a hack, or is there a way for you
get more followers?
Correct, subscribers. Because it's like, do you really need to make a viral video to get more subscribers, or do you believe that sooner or later people are just gonna watch?
I think viral videos help. I mean, they won't be the sole reason why you grow so high. I mean, like there are so many people out there that create viral videos, but then they never get anywhere. They don't, like, it goes up really quick and their content goes back down. So it's not like, it's not about, it's really all about being consistent. That's what I really believe. I did get, like, when I got a, you know, when I did that collaboration with Jay's Kicks. When he was down here, I got a spike of followers.
What's the number? Do you have a number? I know you know the number. Don't lie.
I got like over 100 followers. Seriously.
On Insta or
on YouTube.
See, that's good.
It's 100. That was the most I've ever gotten, like, ever. I didn't expect it to go that high because the reason why I knew is because people were commenting like, "Oh, I saw you on 2J's Kicks," and that's seriously the biggest spike I've ever had in my YouTube career. And I would probably say, it's collaborations do help, and kind of it's not always just about viral videos.
So yeah, I do believe in collaborations, and I do believe that you need to collaborate with someone that's on the same sort of tier as you. Like I hate to say this about my best friend, Jamie, but it's like if he advertises me on his YouTube channel, I'm only getting like 20 subscribers. And he has like 1.7 million, 1.8 million subscribers. But yeah, he's got heaps of followers, but it's like he's a family vlogger. He's about his daughters. He's about him and his wife and whatnot. And me and Phill are all about hustle porn. Do you know what I mean? That's what we are. We're hustle porn. Like that's literally what it's called. Do you know what I'm saying? Like that's our forte. So it's like it's a whole different field and game. Like their
different
videos,
niche.
Their videos are very slow, like very like intimate, and ours is just like bop, 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 we're doing this, that, and like we're always somewhere doing something. So I feel like collaborations is probably the best way to grow. Like, have you found like a lot of people doing giveaways? A lot of people doing, like, I see you know what? Marvel Endgame is coming out real soon, right? So like I'm a fucking freak, so I would sit there and watch like an hour of like Easter eggs and shit like that, right? But every single one of them, they're like, oh, we're giving away a PS4, we're giving away an Xbox, we're giving away $1,000 worth of gift cards. Like all you got to do is comment and subscribe. Do you believe that works?
I can't really say, man, because I really haven't really done that much kind of stuff on my channel. Because I really want just people to join on my channel because they just like enjoy my content, and I don't really have the budget to do that kind of stuff. And but I think it does work. It does do a lot of good things because at least you're giving back to your audience and stuff in terms of getting engagement as well. So yeah, I think it's good.
So like, okay, so besides your budget, right? Just say if you had to think about something, just say you had a pair of shoes that you're going to throw out. Right? Something cool. Like, I'm going to say, I don't know, you're not going to throw a Yeezy away, but just say you had a pair of Yeezys, right? That you got for retail, right? And you were like, hey, cool, I'm going to give this away. What would be the smartest way, do you believe, to give it away? To get followers? To get followers,
I remember you gave me some tips about this. It is usually just keeping it plain and simple. Make it easy for them to actually enter the competition. So it's either subscribe or follow, and maybe comment your size. So something really simple like that, and then tag a couple of friends onto the actual post. I think those were that's the kind of tactics that I would use. I mean, everyone usually does it, so it's not really a big tactic or secret tactic.
The reason why you just gotta make it easier, because I feel like us, we're selling real estate on people's phones, and that's why people don't understand that we're buying attention span, and the way that you're gonna get attention span is like you just like you're scrolling through your phone, and if you're making the like, share, comment, and then you got to follow 2 Instagram accounts, that's way too much to do.
Yeah.
Like, you try to keep it on one platform. Like, you try to keep them just on YouTube, just to be like, subscribe and comment. Nice and easy.
Yeah.
You don't have to leave the platform. Like, you don't have to go to Instagram now, and I've got to follow them on Instagram, and then I've got to go back and forth. That's just it's too much. Like, I'm just looking at it, and I'm just like, nah, people don't have that attention span anymore.
Yeah.
Like, it's just so different. Wait, I really need to pee. I really need to pee.
Okay. The sponsor us, bro. Come on. As you guys know, Hao has a really successful, Hao and Philly, sorry. They have a really successful clothing line, KOKAINE. If you guys haven't seen it before, I definitely ask you guys to check it out. Now, in terms of my question for this, I would like to say, when you do your own startup clothing line, right? There are people that out there would like, if someone wants to get into, they don't want to do the normal screen printing kind of stuff, screen printing t-shirts, hoodies and stuff. They want to do different stuff because
like cut and sew.
Yeah, cut and sew.
Yeah.
Okay. So would you suggest to first start doing screen printing and getting a feel for the industry, or just going straight to cut and sew?
Depends how much money you have. It really does. It really does.
Yeah.
Like, it really, really does. If you've budgeted yourself correctly and you have like $15,000, $20,000 to play with,
Yeah.
I'd go straight to cut and sew.
Okay.
I wouldn't even fuck with screen printing.
Yeah.
Like what people don't understand, like when me and Philly first started this brand, or I personally started this brand, it was nothing but screen prints on blank tees, because one, I can control how much I need. Like, because what you guys don't understand, minimum order quantities for cut and sews is 200 per size.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you got like extra small, medium, large. So that's nearly 1,000 pieces on just one thing.
Yeah.
And if you can't move them, you're stuck with it.
Yeah.
Like, you're literally stuck with it. And what people don't understand is that, like, if you don't have the budget and you don't have a great marketing strategy behind it, I would start with just screen printing. And I don't know. Like, for me, every brand starts with screen printing. Like, every single brand starts with screen printing of some sort. There's always that initial essential piece that they have that is screen printed. Like Supreme box logo hoodies, screen printed. The Bathing Ape college tees, screen printed.
Yep.
The Kith box logo tee, screen printed. You know, Saint Side, screen printed.
Yeah.
Like, there's always that's your money generator. I'd say, because you can control it for one. And 2, you can sort of just make it on the fly. So, like, you don't have to do that many. So, like, the great thing about screen print is that they're very flexible with what you do. So, like, for me, if I ever do screen printing things, I do like 10 different colorways, 5 of each size, and they only charge you one rate.
True.
So there's no minimum orders. Like, so there is a minimum order of printing, which is like usually 50.
Yeah.
But then it's like you can do 50 of random things. So you can do tote bags, hoodies, t-shirts, long sleeves, and stuff. So you can have a whole range and only need to do $50 worth of, like, 50 minimum order quantity worth of printing. Yeah. So that's why I like screen printing. That's honestly one of the good reasons why I like screen printing.
So you would really suggest to have a feel first of
have a feel. Like, I would definitely I'll definitely start off with that, just because it's cheaper. It's straight up cheaper, and it's just like, it's like saying that your first camera, you wouldn't just buy the most expensive thing on the market. It makes no sense. If you don't know how to use a camera, why would you do that? You'd buy something that's really cheap. That's the same way I feel.
Okay, cool. So that was a really good answer. Any tips on the best marketing practices, like for a clothing brand or any type of brand, in terms of like social media? What do you have?
Well, I do this, like, okay, what you guys don't know, I do this shit for a living. So, like, I actually have a social media company, and everything changes for me. Like, it just really, really depends on your market. Like, at the end of the day, no doubt about it, Facebook and Instagram is very underpriced.
Yep.
If you can get $7 cents per reach, like per impression, like, you need to just dump money into Facebook and Instagram. Like, I hate to say this, but you just don't. Okay, advice number 1, don't press that boost button.
Yeah.
That boost button is AIDS. It will give you cancer. It's like, that boost button is just donating money to Facebook. It actually doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
Like, it does do something, but it's not what you want.
Yeah.
Right? So, like, what people don't understand about Facebook, you can actually target to where they live, like, actually to their street.
Yep.
Like, you can target, like, just say, just that street. Just say like your boba tea place, right, is on the main street in Geelong.
Yeah.
You can target everyone that lives or goes to that street.
Okay.
So anytime they're on Facebook, they will see that.
Yeah.
Right? And you can even just target if they're full-time workers, part-time workers. You can target where the fuck they work at. You can target their freaking income.
Yeah.
And people are like, oh, how the fuck do Facebook gets that information?
Yeah.
You guys are the idiots who play those stupid ass games that have those games that go, where do you work? I'm like Harry Potter or some shit. You know what I mean? Like, you know those games that like you put your personal detail in and they're like, you're like David Beckham or some shit like that. Right? Like those games, Facebook is technically stealing your data. Like, that's what people don't know. Like, that's where they get their data from. It's not like they're making it up. And then the great thing about it is that if you have location set on your Facebook, right, it can actually tell you where you travel and how long you stay in that destination.
Yeah.
So just say if you work in a city, right? I can tell that you work in the city by Facebook, and I can target you.
Okay.
And that's the power. So like, I would be like, marketing wise, I would just dump the money in Instagram. I would dump the money in Facebook. I would be very strategic about it. I'd be like, I wouldn't just be buying likes. I wouldn't be buying followers. That's the most dumbest thing. Like, I know this brand that has like 70,000 fake followers and they get like 100 likes.
Yeah, I hate that.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
I hate the when
like there's got to be a ratio. That like the standard ratio for Instagram right now is like 8 to 10%.
Yeah.
Right? Correct?
Yeah.
Like that's what you sort of look at. Like, cool, they got 20,000 followers. They should get about 2,000 to 1,000 and a half. Something like that, right? So I would definitely just learn how to use Instagram correctly. I would never post the same thing on Instagram and Facebook. Never. Because the people who look at Instagram want to be visually stimulated.
Yeah.
Right? Like, your mind is like, I bet you, human behavior. This is when I really, marketing is human behavior. The way that you act towards your phone and how you act towards Instagram, everyone else probably does the same thing, right? So like, when you're bored and you're just like, you're not even reading the caption. I could write, I like dicks on my caption, right? And no one's gonna read that shit.
Yeah.
But if I write it on my Facebook, I'm gonna get 20 of my friends tagging, haha, look at this dumb cunt, it just got hacked. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Facebook is where you put detail, like you do information, you do whatever you need to do. Instagram is the photo and just very, very subtle caption. Like I try to say under 160 characters now on my Instagram post, just because no one reads.
Well, they hide it anyway. I mean, like, you got that button, so they hide it anyway.
Yeah, so no one really reads the Instagram post. I would not do hashtags. Hashtags don't work for shit. Like, tell me, do you sit there and go through the explore page and be like, what's nice today? You don't. You fucking don't. Like, I just don't understand. Like, all these fucking people who think like hashtags work, no one follows you off hashtags. It's dead. I hate to say it's dead. Like, true following is where it's at. Like, if you bring a product that people enjoy and like and it's visually stimulating, people will follow you.
True.
Right? And then you use the Instagram and Facebook algorithms plus the ads manager to conquer it. Like, what people don't understand, I'm pouring like 3 to 4K into Instagram and Facebook a month. But that's fucking nothing. That is fucking nothing. If you what you don't understand is, right, Mercedes are like billboards. You know, car billboards, right? They're 30K a week.
Oh man. Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
Who the fuck looks at them? No one. Like I said before, everyone's looking at their phones. Drivers, passengers, kids, all looking at their phone. Right? The day that Mercedes, BMW, freaking IKEA, the big boys that put billboard money, put that into Instagram and Facebook, we're fucked.
Yeah. Because all the prices are going to go up and everything.
Exactly. Like, I can get 0.01 cent per impression. Yeah. Right? They have no idea what the return of interest on their billboards are.
No idea.
No one knows.
They can't record it.
Yeah, you can't record it, right? So it's just the high traffic areas, and they just put the billboard up, and they hope it works, right? But they're very top funnel. They're very, very top funnel. Like, so for top funnel meaning is like, they just want to get awareness out there. As much awareness as possible. Like, you go to Melbourne Central, you see Vodafone fucking everywhere. It's awareness. They're playing the awareness game. Their top funnel is like 3 to 4 years before it gets down to the bottom until you become a customer. Do you know what I mean? So like, but for Instagram and Facebook and clothing brands, it needs to be instant. Like, you need to get their attention that day. Yeah. Next question, Mark.
Okay, in terms of, because whenever you do pop-ups and stuff, what is your mindset in terms of customer experience with your pop-ups and with your brand? What kind of experience are you trying to create?
Yeah, do you know what's funny?
What?
I said this on my last podcast.
What?
No, I said that I fucking hated pop-ups.
Oh, okay.
I fucking do.
Okay.
Financially, it's not a smart move. But anyway, so what am I trying to do? It's do you know what it is? It's like you would love to be served by the guy who owns Supreme. Like
Yeah,
you would
probably,
love to serve by Nigo. Like
Yeah.
pretend you went into BBC and Pharrell was chilling there,
Yeah.
and you want to get served by him. Do you know what I mean? Like, so the theory, I tell you someone who does it really well, 2Js. He's at his
Yeah.
store every single fucking
yeah,
day.
yeah,
Because
yes.
people want to come in there and shake his hand
Yeah.
and be like, and they'll buy the most ridiculous thing. They'll buy a merch tee. They'll
Yeah.
buy something that's very, very
Just
like
something, yeah.
something just
Yeah.
to say that I was there and I met him.
Yeah.
That's what I want. The experience is more of hands-on because like for clothing is one of those hard things to sell just online because you got to touch, you got to feel, you got to smell, you got to like wear it.
Yeah.
And if there's no experience behind it, you can't sell it. Like I'll give you a good example. My favorite marketing in the world, like fucking the whole world, is perfume.
Okay.
I'll tell you why.
Why?
How the fuck did I sell you perfume over your
yeah,
phone?
yeah.
Like how do you see that? How do you smell it? Do you know what I mean? They're selling more than that. They're selling a lifestyle. They're selling all this kind of crazy crap with it. Like you get all the girls, like the Lynx commercials. You know what I'm saying? Like you get all the girls because you spray Lynx. But it's a really hard thing. So with the pop-up, that's what I'm trying to sell. I'm trying to make them walk away with an experience.
Yeah.
Like I'm trying to make them walk away with like, okay, cool. I got served by Hao. I got served by Philly.
Yeah.
Like I actually got to try on the clothes. I actually know what the quality is like. I want them to be able to like the first time you went to Harajuku Bake.
Yes.
Like the three tier one, yeah, the one on the corner.
Harajuku. Oh yes, sir.
It's the massive one, the biggest one, right?
Yeah.
Dude, you remember that store?
Yeah, it was such a good experience.
Yeah, but everything in there you've already seen.
Yeah. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's the experience. It's the experience of walking to a store and being able to touch, feel, smell, actually everything. Like even to the smell of the store is important to me. Like I actually want it to smell like something. I want it to be like, okay, I know what a babe store smells like. It smells like XYZ.
Yeah.
That's what I want. Like you go to the neighborhood store underneath Supreme in Japan.
Yeah.
It's dark. It's gloomy. There's no light pretty much. Like in Harajuku, neighborhood store.
No, I didn't get
Okay,
that.
so there's a neighborhood store
Yeah,
on top of
yeah.
Supreme in Hara, right? You walk in, everything's dark. It smells really nice. They're burning incense. It's dark. It's gloomy. It's their brand. Their brand is dark, gloomy, and they're giving you an experience.
Yeah.
Like the way they lay out their clothes, the way that it's the experience. That's what I'm trying to really, really sell. Like the people can walk in and actually enjoy themselves and know that the brand isn't just online.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean?
It's more than just a product.
It's more than just a product. Yeah. Like I said, like this cocaine release for me is the evolution of cocaine. Like I'm gonna prove to people that I want this to be a lifestyle. I don't want it just to be a fucking Japanese words on bloody t-shirts. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm fucking sick of that. I'm sick of that, and that's why I continuously still do pop-ups, even though it's the most dumbest thing financially for me.
Yeah.
But it's about actually being able to talk to people, being able to serve people, being able to see the reactions that people have when they buy stuff, being able to have kids line up for your shit.
Yeah,
like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's all them feels all put together, and it's like your hard work actually pays off, and you see the inspiration that like you're giving out to the kids. Like, I'd rather not sell anything and have 10 kids come up to me and go, dude, I fucking respect what you do. Like, I appreciate you bringing it down.
Yeah.
Like, do you know how many people come up to me when we were in Perth and Adelaide and they'll be like, I appreciate you guys coming down here.
Yeah.
Because we're from Melbourne. That actually ain't close, man.
Yeah, man.
It's not cheap to even fly to Perth.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, it's a rack straight up. Like, like straight up. Like, I'm really losing $1,000 before I even touch the ground. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah. That question.
Okay.
Because I fucking hate my pop-ups.
Well, I gotta personally say I do really enjoy your pop-ups. I think that they're really professional in the way that you kind of set up. So.
Yeah, I'm really like I really think about it. Like our Sneaker Bash one, hands down, the best pop-up that I ever built. That shit was
good,
pink
man.
as hell.
Yeah,
And everyone's there.
I remember you got
Yeah.
the sneakers there.
So it's just like everyone's like, why did you go pink? Because it's this experience. People walk away. Did you see cocaine? It was fucking pink, dude. Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
So this one's about Japan. Yeah. So what are your? Do you have actual plans for Japan, like new businesses? I actually brought up here a pop-up store, and I don't think you've been doing any pop-up stores there.
In Japan. Okay. As in, like, do I want to go to Japan?
No, as in, do you have any plans in the future to set up like a business there, maybe, or do you want to just what? Because I remember we had this conversation before.
Yeah, I would actually love to live in Japan. I would love to be able to just go back and forth. Well, people don't know that Japanese people are secretly racist. They're not racist as in like fuck Asians or fuck whatever.
Yeah.
It's that they're so strong to their own kind.
Okay.
They have a really, really passionate feeling about serving their own kind, helping their own economy, helping their own people. It's like when Nego sold vape to Hong Kong people, to the honkies, right? Vape was frowned upon in Japan because it's a foreign brand. Now it's technically a foreign brand. Foreign brands in Japan don't do as well as Japanese brands. And what you don't understand is that Japanese people love to shop, like love to physically go there and look and experience. Like that's why Japanese people really don't use eBay. They don't really buy things online.
Okay.
They want to have the pop-up experience. They want to have the store experience. That's why to me I find it might be hard for me to infiltrate Japan until that time. I would just love to just live there, to be honest.
Yeah, man, me too. Bro.
Yeah, business is hard because you know why? Because our money is not that good
compared to this.
Our dollar's bad. Our infrastructure's bad, dude. Just like I could, there's so many logistics things that I could see going definitely wrong that I wouldn't touch it if I don't live there.
Yeah, but am I wrong? But I thought I saw a post that you were doing like beauty products or something. Was it from Japan? Or no?
Yeah, it is from Japan.
Yeah, okay.
But it's not. It's the logistics from Japan here is fine, but the logistics from Australia to Japan is fucked.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like I would love to like. A sneaker laundry in Japan will work because they're clean as hell.
Yes.
Like I would eat off the floor. I would not even care. If I drop my ramen, like full soup and everything on the floor, I'm picking that shit up and I'm just still going. It's okay.
Yeah, it's so clean.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But it's just the logistics of bringing everything there, training people, the language barrier.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, there's just so many things that like there's ways that they treat and respect people compared to foreign Western countries. Okay. Like for example, like babe, like not even babe. I'm gonna say any store that you spend a decent amount of money in. The person who serves you, walks you out, opens the door for you, bows, stays bowed. They stay bowed until you leave the premise, and that's a sign of respect.
Yeah.
Bruh, I'm like I'll spend $1,000 at LV. The guy won't even give me a high five. Like, you know what I'm saying? No one's opening the door for me.
Yeah.
Like I don't even get served in those kind of places. So it's like, I don't know. Business over there is a whole different ballpark. I would say because there's too many variables.
Because if you did have the time, the resources, what's the first country that you would branch out to, like in terms of having a store outside of Australia?
Outside of Australia, if I had everything, I'd definitely be Japan, like hands down. Hands down, be Japan first pick, but let's take that out of the equation. I would go to China.
China?
Correct.
Okay, not America?
Nah.
Why would you say China?
More people, more money, more disposable income.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
the economy is better.
It's so much. There's so much money going around Japan.
In China.
Right
yeah,
now.
That's what I'm saying. Like Chinese money is where the money's at.
Yeah.
Like I hate to say this, but it is. It's true.
Chinese people love Louis Vuitton and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
They
So
spend so much money on whatever they want there. Because I heard that the average was it normal the standard income it has gone up, and that's why there's so much Chinese tourists everywhere, because they can actually afford it and all that kind of stuff. So
see, that's true. And then when all we go to is Bali.
Okay, probably my final question. Is KOKAINE going to SneakerCon in Sydney? People are probably going to be asking this anyway. So
yeah, people are asking this already.
Okay.
No. I hate to say this. I hate to say this straight up. I will never be doing another sneaker event.
Sneaker event?
Ever. Cocaine wise, never.
So you're just doing pop-ups now?
Yeah.
Why do you say that?
Because experience. SneakerCon's great. I hate to say this. I'm not saying I hate to say this. SneakerCon's great. Sneaker Bash is great.
Yeah.
I do well at all of them. I do well at Sneaker Freaker. I do well at the Kickstand.
Yeah.
Like I do well at all of them, right? But it's not the point of doing well anymore. It's not about the money. If it was about the money, I would just drop it online every single fucking day.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? But it's more of the experience. Like you said, why do I do pop-ups? Like I say, it's financially shit, but at the same time, it's the experience. It's me being able to meet people, talk to people.
Yeah.
And I understand that Sneaker Con, like this is the same thing that I said about Sneaker Bash, is that it's a curated market that people already want to go there knowing that they love sneakers, knowing that they love high-end clothing, streetwear, shit like that. So I would do well, right?
Yeah.
But it's like, I'm at that point that I don't want that to be the easy route. I want to build. I want my building blocks to be bigger and better.
Okay.
Like SneakerCon to me and Kickstand and stuff like that was a stepping stone, right? And now I'm like, I was fucking with pebbles, like building my wall with pebbles, but now I want to build it with fucking giant ass concrete blocks and actually be like solidified in the Melbourne scene and in the fashion scene and be respected. Because I still feel like I'm not respected. I still feel like that I'm the underdog. Okay. Every single time, I feel like it's just, they feel like I'm a gimmick. They feel like, and if I had to ever listen to people like that, I wouldn't even care. So that's why I'd rather just do what I do good at and be good at it and triple down on it. And like, there's no point of me being there anymore.
Okay.
Because like, dude, like you can be real. Like right now, when I shut down Kickstand Sydney, a lot of the vendors like, fuck, Shook's stealing my customers. Like, what the fuck? Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, they came for me. Like, what's your go? Like, who fucking cares? And that's, I don't have time for that. I don't have time for people to talk shit about me. I don't have time to even listen to people talk shit about me. So it's just like, I'm just gonna avoid it.
I didn't know that, but okay.
But do you know what I mean? Like, dude, come on. You were there. And
I was there.
and you saw him just like, the fuck is going on?
Yeah. I could see a couple of rolling eyes and like kind of...
And they're like, is he Supreme? Is he selling Supreme? Like, no. Like, why can't a kid sell a brand that works well in Australia? Like, is that such a foreign thing? Like y'all always trying to do the same thing. If I'm out hustling you, dude, just make a better brand and out hustle me. Period.
If anything, you probably brought them more exposure because there's like more people coming to this thing so that they could see their brands, if anything. And that's what I would have thought.
But salty ass motherfuckers don't think that way, bro. Yeah. Trust. I know that. Because I used to be that salty guy. but yeah, no, it's just, I like SneakerCon. I would, if I had the chance to just go for the sake of going, I will go.
Are you going?
May
25th, yeah.
May 25th.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
I'm going, so.
I actually don't know how well they're gonna go.
Well, I don't know how they're gonna go. Well, like the first. How do you think about the first SneakerCon that we had here in Melbourne?
It was shit.
It was a lot of space. So if they should learn anything from Melbourne,
what are you talking about? They did it 2 years in a row.
Yeah, I know, but the second one was
worse. It wasn't better. Tell me, how much space did you have? SneakerCon 2 in Melbourne.
There was.
It was the same thing.
Oh, they had a sneaker pit. They had a trading pit. I'm not trying to go and fight for SneakerCon, but I'm just saying there was a little bit of progress. I would say.
See, but do you know what? Do you know what's ridiculous? Though? They're an American brand, right?
Yeah.
Bring what you do in America to Australia.
Yeah, man.
Reach out. Ask for help.
Yeah.
I don't get it. That's why, like, for me, Sneaker Bash was the best thing that happened to Melbourne.
But didn't you know the guys from SneakerCon?
Yeah, I do. But I'm not saying anything bad about them. I'm just saying that they need help. That's it.
But I thought they would have. I thought they would have asked you guys.
Please, someone from SneakerCon, please hit me up. I help you guys out. Like, I'm down. That was the whole point of Sneaker Bash. What people don't know, it's low key. Sneaker Bash was supposed to be a conjoined thing with SneakerCon.
Yeah.
Low key, no one knew that, right? And we got everyone to be like, yep, cool. That's what we're gonna do. That's what was supposed to happen, and clearly it's not happening. Because we wanted to, we were the test dummies for SneakerCon to be like what works and what doesn't work.
Yeah.
And I had the craziest ideas.
Yeah.
And
or they kept on saying no.
No, they didn't say anything. They didn't say nothing. like SneakerCon just said, hey guys, can you just please not affiliate us now with you guys? And we sort of just was like, yeah, cool. That was it.
Really?
There was no back and forth. I didn't even like try. I'm like, cool. You guys put your hand up first, and now you're putting your hand down.
Okay.
I'm cool. Like, I'm not gonna look into it. I'm not gonna like try to freaking cause something out of it. It's just, yeah, whatever. Okay. I'm gonna do me, you do you, and we keep going.
But okay, in terms of Melbourne and Sydney, do you think they'll do a better one in Sydney? No.
Definitely not. Definitely not. Nah. Because you're telling me, if you can't do something, this is what I believe. I truly believe this. If you can make it in Melbourne, you can make it anywhere.
Okay.
Everyone says it's New York. No, it's not. Do you know why Melbourne people are the most hardest people to convince to do anything.
Okay.
To do anything.
All right.
And it's just like, tell me, how hard was it for you to even just tell people that what Bubble Cup is in Geelong, especially in Geelong?
Oh, I don't know if it was hard, but yeah, there were a lot of people that walk past and then they're like, oh, what's this? And milk tea. I'm like, what's that?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. See, we live in 2019. People are still asking what the fuck milk tea is.
But wait, what? My story's in Geelong first, but
that's the point.
But there's a lot of old people there.
That doesn't matter. My mum knows what milk tea is, bro.
Okay.
Like, see, that's what I'm saying. I believe that if they couldn't make it in Melbourne, they're not gonna make it in Sydney.
Okay.
And I believe that if I could make it in Melbourne, I could make it anywhere in Australia.
Okay.
Because Melbourne people are harder to influence, harder to penetrate, and there's so much already going in Melbourne. So therefore, I feel like the money is more liquidated. So like in Perth, there's nothing, right?
Okay.
In Adelaide, there's nothing, right? Brisbane, there's nothing, right? So it's not hard because you just need to do something that's cool, new, and innovative, and people will go there.
Yeah.
Correct? It's just like Geelong. You know what I mean? Dude, how dumb does that sound? 2019, you're the first motherfucker that put up a bubble cup shop in Geelong.
Yeah. Yeah.
That speaks for itself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, the bubble cup in High Point has been around for 10 years, bro.
Yeah, it's been around for ages.
Yeah, like more than 10 years. Sorry, I would say at least 15 years.
Yeah.
So it's like the market to crack in Melbourne. If you weren't able to crack it in Melbourne, you're not going to make it in Sydney. I hate to say that. Sorry, SneakerCon. Like, I don't know.
Well, you got to lift up your game, SneakerCon.
See, how do you feel? You tell me. Do you reckon that'll do well in Sydney?
I think Sydney, I don't really know if they... Look, to be honest, they did it a little bit late in terms of marketing.
Dude, it's 28 days away or some shit like that. It's fucking dumb.
Late, so.
That's the same thing as SneakerCon, the previous SneakerCon. Yeah. They gave me like 2 weeks notice. Like, hey, Hao, can you come in and do cocaine and do this, and that? And I'm like, bro, like you give me 2 weeks notice, where am I getting my stock from?
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. Do you believe?
I think that I don't think it'll be as good as Melbourne. Like just generally because but in terms of like if they could learn anything, probably I hope they can get something from you and Sneaker Bash, because Sneaker Bash was I found it was a lot more successful in terms of having a sneaker convention. If they can get anything, please take some some pointers from the thing and fill up the place with like stuff to do. Please, like give people something to do other than just buy stuff. Please.
Because you walk around for fucking it's 7 hours, bro.
Yeah, I know, right?
SneakerCon is 7 hours, bro.
12 to 7.
7. What are you gonna do? Like where? Okay. The dumb thing about SneakerCon, you can't restock.
Yeah.
Once doors close, you can't bring anything else in.
Yeah.
Right. So how many things can change on the table? You do one round, then one.
That's it. That's it. Literally, that's it. Yeah.
That is it.
Yeah.
That's the end of your day. And if you stay around till 7 o'clock, you get a great deal. Like people trying to get rid of shit. You know what I mean? Like they can't fuck taking shit on. That's the only time. I'm like, what the fuck? What's the point of that?
Yeah, it's really hard to stay like over 2 hours. If you're staying over 2 hours, oh my gosh, it feels like, as not a vendor, like I feel like you're done after like an hour, 2 hours. So.
Yeah. Dude, even as me walking around SneakerCon, like I got bored within half an hour. I wanted to jet. Like I remember the first SneakerCon, I tried to leave and they didn't let me leave. I was like, I'm sold out. What am I supposed to do? Nah, you gotta stand around and do nothing. Like for 4 hours, bro. It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't. Like I literally went to a security guard. I think Philly went up to the security guard and asked them to illegally open the fire door for us to get out and leave.
Oh, really?
And we just bailed.
I didn't know that. Okay. Wow. So that's what time did you leave? What time did you sold out? Sorry.
The first sneaker con,
Yeah.
probably the first hour and a half.
First hour and a half.
Yeah,
And it
sold
goes,
out.
how long did it go?
Like
for?
7 hours as well.
Oh my god.
See, that's what I'm saying. What am I supposed to do? Do you want to race? Do you want to race? Like, what? Yeah. Okay. Do you have any other questions, Mark?
Nah, that's it.
Let's wrap this up. I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. Don't forget to go check out Mark from Kicksploor, to jump on his YouTube channel. See, this is what I mean. See, this is a collaboration that makes sense. I'm not gonna just grab any random Joe Blow and be like, hey, this motherfucker does this. And it makes no sense. You guys go follow him. He does some cool sneaker stuff. I personally don't do any more sneaker stuff because I don't like sneakers anymore. I do. I secretly do. I just don't. I have better things to do with my money now. I'm becoming an adult. I'm adulting.
Really?
I'm
Sorry.
adulting. I'm still. I gotta learn how. Yeah, adulting, and I spent like $600 on this dumbass fucking babe thing right here. Like, yeah, adulting really well. Anyway, guys, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that bell button. Notifies you every single time we release brand new podcasts, videos, and everything. Oh my god! Now I'm gonna add that podcast to it. Oh, jeebus. Anyway, it's been 53 minutes, so enjoy. Thank you for sticking around. This actually went really fast, didn't it?
Yep, it did.
Yeah, I looked down. I'm like, shit, it's 52 minutes. I really felt like it was about 20 minutes or so.
Yeah.
So I appreciate you guys for sticking around the whole time. Thank you. I'll speak to you guys soon. Peace.
Laters.
That was actually really good.
All right.